Kaleidoscope, a weekly public affairs program brought to you in partnership with the Urban League of Greater Cleveland, Kaleidoscope Magazine, and NewsChannel5.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the broadcast today. The Women of Color Foundation hosts its annual personal and professional development retreat in early April, and leading up to that event, the organization is in a partnership with the Cleveland Clinic Foundation on March the 24th to host its Women in Leadership Dialogue series, which focuses on Women's History Month. Chairwoman and founder Alexandria Boone and the Cleveland Clinic Deputy Chief Legal Officer Michelle Johnson-Tijani are here to tell us about these events. Later on today, the top ladies of distinction, luncheon chairwoman Jackie Como, will be here to talk about the efforts to support Dress for Success Cleveland. And later on the broadcast, after that, clinical coordinator for Tri-C's dental hygiene program, Cynthia Quint, will share information about free dental care for children. Good morning, everybody. I'm Leon Bibb. This is Kaleidoscope, and so we begin. Beginning with two good people here, Alexandria Boone, chairwoman and founder of Women of Color Foundation. She's at the right, and on the left is Michelle Johnson-Tijani, Chief Deputy Legal Officer for Cleveland Clinic. Good to have you with us as well.
Thank you.
Good to be here.
Thank you, Leon.
Tell me about this Women of Color Foundation and the mission.
Okay, well, Leon, you know, we've been around for 13 years, and we do executive education and leadership development training for women and girls of color, and all colors. I tell people all the time that white is a color for me. So we've been going strong, and we've had a partnership with Cleveland Clinic for a long time, and I'm really excited that we're going to be doing an event with Michelle and her colleagues with the Women in Search of Excellence program at Cleveland Clinic on March 24th.
Yeah, well, let's bring Michelle into the conversation. Tell me about this partnership. Well, what's the clinic going to do?
So this is a fantastic opportunity for the clinic to partner with a fantastic organization here in Cleveland. The Cleveland Clinic is going to host this event. We're going to host it at our Cleveland Clinic Administrative Campus in Beechwood, Ohio. We are partnering with Ms. Boone in terms of selecting the speaker. We'll provide wonderful appetizers for individuals, but more importantly, we'll have a fantastic opportunity for women across Cleveland to convene to talk about issues that are of import, naturally leadership and development opportunities.
This is going to be on Tuesday, March the 24th.
That's correct. That's correct. And the exciting thing is that it's free and open to the public, but you must register in advance because we're going to have it at the Administrative Campus Auditorium, and our seating is limited to 200. And
you can only get 200 people in the room, so we can't squeeze in 400.
That's right.
So
they better register early.
Right.
Yeah.
And how do people do that?
Well, they can register by calling 216-391-4300 extension 307, or they can go to the Women of Color website and they can find our toll-free number and my email, but they must register in advance. And Sylvia Perez, who's the Chief of Staff at the Cleveland Foundation, is going to be our keynote speaker. So I'm just so excited that Michelle and the Women in Search of Excellence resource group at Cleveland Clinic have embraced the event. So we've got that information, by the way, at the bottom of the screen. You'll see the website there, womenofcolorfoundation.com, and 866-962-3411, extension 307 phone number. Get more information on everything we're talking about. Absolutely. You're excited about this, and the clinic is excited.
The clinic is thrilled about it. It really is an opportunity for us to partner with an organization outside of the Cleveland Clinic on something that means a great deal. WEWS Women in Search of Excellence, as Alex indicated, is an employee resource group at the Cleveland Clinic. It represents over half of the caregivers, really focused on women, but we recognize we have to have partnerships with our male caregivers in order to be successful. So a lot of the events that we do are internal, and so when Alex approached me about this was an obvious match for the clinic and an obvious match for WEWS.
Why do you think it's important to focus on women in these kinds of instances?
Well, you know, there are so many opportunities that sometimes people simply don't have access to. We all get so busy in our day-to-day lives simply doing the work as caregivers and as professionals in this community that we don't always make opportunities to learn more about professional development, because sometimes we think it's intuitive. So when this came up, we tried to think and be very thoughtful about the timing so that women who are working and some of our male partners who are working have an opportunity to do this after work, 5 to 6:30, at a place that we think is pretty convenient. We'll feed them a little bit and hopefully provide a chance for them to really learn and grow from some of the things we'll share.
And this is going to be at the Cleveland Clinic Beechwood campus.
That's absolutely right.
The Beechwood campus, which is at 3050 Memorial Science Park Drive, and now that's right off of
South Woodland, yep.
Right off South Woodland. You can get
right.
it from South Woodland, or you can get it from Chagrin.
You absolutely.
Either way.
Richmond Road, there's a couple different ways of getting
That's
there.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, and consult your GPS. I'm trying to get you there, but I don't know where you're coming from.
That's the best
But it's
thing
in
to do.
Beechwood. If you
We
get
are
to
right
Beechwood.
across from the Mandale JCC.
If you get to Beechwood,
Yep.
you're right in the
You'll find it.
What do you want people to walk away with from this?
Well, we want them to walk away with a sense of inspiration and self-confidence. Sylvia Perez is the Chief of Staff for the Cleveland Foundation, but she's also the Manager of Governmental and International Affairs. So they're going to hear from someone who is a leader in this community, but also highly regarded around the world. And this is the first time we've done an event like this, and we're very excited to be working with Cleveland Clinic and Michelle and her team.
Yeah. Let's take a couple of seconds to talk about your magazine. You've been here. You got so many hats that you wear, Alex.
I'm busy.
I don't know. Tell me about this magazine that you're putting out.
Okay, well, you know, I was on a couple of times talking about the magazine was going to be launched, and that's actually the physical magazine.
Yeah.
You can also go to the Women of Color website, www.womenofcolorfoundation.com, and you can read it, you can download it digitally. We want people to share it with whomever, and we've made a decision that the magazine is going to be free because we want all women to have access
And
to
it's
it.
about women. And what do you call it now?
It's called CL Magazine, which is a career and lifestyle magazine for women of color.
CL Magazine,
Yes,
Career and
and
Lifestyle.
Lifestyle.
Could also be Cleveland, too.
Right, right, yeah,
why not?
it could
You
be.
probably-
Cleveland lifestyle, right?
You
it could
probably
be.
thought about that, didn't
Not
you?
at all.
Well, give me the credit.
I'll give you the credit for that. Yes, thank
So
you.
this is going to be a big event in our final 10 seconds. You look forward to this event on March the 24th, Tuesday at the Cleveland Clinic Beechwood campus. don't you?
Absolutely. Not only me, but my fellow co-chair Michelle Fritchen and the folks at the Cleveland Clinic are welcoming this event and really look forward to this partnership with Women
Free
of
of
Color
charge,
Foundation.
too.
Free of charge. That's
But you've
most
got to
important.
register.
You do have to register. You do.
must.
And registrations are coming in, so you need to do it soon.
Fire marshal says 200 people. That's
That's
it.
it.
That's
200
it.
people.
That's how it
Okay.
works.
All right.
That's
Many
it.
thanks, lady.
Yeah, thank
Good to have
you.
Thank you, Liam.
Alexandria Boone and Michelle Johnson Tajani, thank you so much for being on the broadcast.
Appreciate it.
I'm taking a break. I'll be right back. This is Kaleidoscope. I'm Leon Bibb. We'll be back and talk about a luncheon to support local women after this. Welcome back to more of Kaleidoscope today. The organization Top Ladies of Distinction hosts its annual recognition luncheon, slated for Saturday, April the 11th. The luncheon chairwoman, Jackie Como, is here to talk about the event and the local organization selected to benefit from the event this year. Good to see you, Jackie Como.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me.
Oh, it is my pleasure. What is the Top Ladies of Distinction? What does that organization do?
We're a nonprofit service organization that really works to focus on enhancing and improving the status not only of women, but usually working with our youth and our adults here in the community just to better them and make them stand out and working very, very diligently with some of the programs and services.
You got a lot of programs and services. What is one of the programs that you especially like?
I enjoy the status of women. It's an opportunity to focus on making sure that women are ready and back to work. We offer resume writing, we offer interviewing skills, personal development, but more importantly, we want to make sure that they have everything that they need in order to survive, as well as make sure that they are well equipped with all the information that they need.
Well, how nice of the Top Ladies of Distinction organization to do that. You've got a big program coming up that you really want to talk about today.
Yeah.
Saturday, April the 11th.
Right.
What happens on Saturday, April the 11th at 11:30 in the morning?
We are going to be recognizing in our support for Dress for Success Cleveland and honoring Melanie Butler, who is the executive director for that program. They've done a monumental job in terms of all of the programs and services that they provide.
Dress for
Success has. And so we want to honor them and celebrate those accomplishments that they have acquired. We also want to recognize 4 other organizations that support Dress for Success and our mission. They are the Gathering Place, which is a component of the American Cancer Society, the American Heart Association, the Domestic Violence Violence and Child Advocacy Center, as well as Frontline Services, which is the component for the Norma Hare Women's Shelter, which is one of the largest shelters for women here.
I know of all of those organizations, and certainly Dress for Success is an organization that helps women get into the workplace with the kind of clothing that will help them get that job.
That's correct. That is absolutely correct. They provide donated clothing. Is donated by wonderful and generous people in our community, and they provide those interview as well as employment suitings and dressings for
So
them.
you're really going to kind of highlight them and,
we are absolutely
give them
doing
special
that.
honor. This is going to be Executive Caterers at Lander Haven on Saturday, April the 11th. Starts at 11:30 in the morning and goes until mid-afternoon, 2 o'clock or thereabouts. Executive Caterers at Lander Haven, which is in Mayfield Heights. And how can people get tickets for this event?
They can give us a call. They can actually call me at 216-570-1928, or they can go on our website, which is tlodgcc@gmail.com.
What do you want people to walk away with once they come to this event? And tickets are $45.
$45,
Yeah.
that's correct.
What do you want people to walk away with once they come to this event at Executive Caterers?
That it's important that we pay attention to the issues of women, making people aware of the supportive services and all of the opportunities that are available to all the women in this community. That's what we really want to do. We want to educate individuals on what's going on in the community.
Jackie Como, as you well know, Top Ladies of Distinction organization has been around for some years now. Been around for some decades. I'm not
Right. We are just on the heels of our 50th anniversary.
looking at 50 years, and all along it has been out there trying to do all kinds of things, especially for women. And the mission continues to evolve, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Again, our major focus is our youth with our Top Teens of America program, where we provide scholarships, training, personal development, as well as professional development and scholastic training for our kids. But more importantly, it's our women.
You see a need for all kinds of organizations in Cleveland, perhaps similar to yours or maybe different from yours, to get into that vein of helping society and helping our community be a better one, don't you?
Yes, I do. There are programs all over the city that have done a monumental job of working with the community citizens. One of the things that we do is we have a community partnership program where we sort of act as the hub and spoke of this venture. We reach out to those organizations as they are doing their programs and services, and we try to support them in that effort.
And once again, who are you honoring on Saturday, April the 11th?
Dress for Success Cleveland is our major honoree. Again, the gathering place of American Cancer Society, American Heart Association, Norma Hare Center, Women's Center, and the Domestic Violence Child and Advocacy Center.
All wonderful organizations, as is the Top Ladies of Distinction.
Thank you.
It's good to have you all working together on this one,
Thank you. I would be remiss if I didn't say that we are our fashion show is going to be exquisite this year, and we want to thank Dillard's of Great Northern Mall and a couple of our other sponsors for helping us with that venture.
Okay, well, I'm certain that Dillard's appreciates the plug. They do a good job, too. I got a couple of suits from Dillard's. Okay, many thanks.
Many
thanks, Jackie Como, luncheon chairwoman for the Top Ladies of Distinction, the Greater Cleveland chapter. Once again, Saturday, April 11th, 11:30 in the morning, Executive Caterers at Lander Haven, and you can call 570-1928, get more information on everything we're talking about. Many thanks. Thank you. Taking a break, I'll be right back. Care for kids, dental care for kids after this. You're in touch with Kaleidoscope. I'm Leon Bibb. Always glad to have you riding with us on this broadcast today. Cuyahoga Community College will offer free dental screenings for children on March the 28th. Cynthia Quint is a clinical coordinator at Tri-C's Dental Hygiene Clinic, and she's here to explain how this program works. Good to have you with us, Cynthia Quint.
It's nice to be here.
Yeah. How are things going over there at the Dental Hygiene Clinic at Cuyahoga Community College?
They're going wonderful. We have a wonderful program there.
Yeah.
We provide treatment to the public right at Tri-Cities Metropolitan Campus. Our dental hygiene students provide treatment during the fall semester as well as during the spring semester for patients that come in on a regular basis.
And you were telling me before the broadcast today that you are a graduate of this program over at Tri-C.
I am. I graduated from the Tri-Cities Dental Hygiene Program in 2003.
And now you're back teaching there.
Correct.
Yeah, okay, well, good for you. Tell me about the free dental screening day for the children.
Sure. Give Kids a Smile is a one-day, all-day event. It's a community service event that's led by Cuyahoga Community College's dental hygiene program. The dental hygiene students, along with volunteers, provide dental treatment at no cost to the community's children that are experiencing unmet dental needs. And the type of treatment they'll provide that day are dental exams, the dental prophylaxis, or what's commonly called the cleaning, dental x-rays, oral hygiene instruction, as well as fluoride and sealant, and again, all at no cost.
And all of this is vital to the children, I mean, vital to everybody, I mean.
Correct.
But if you can get them in that dental chair early and get them used to these regular cleanings and regular screenings, it'll help them all the way through life. Isn't that correct?
This is very true. The earlier we can start to instill good dental habits and oral health habits, that's really going to help them throughout their life.
Where do we do this free screening at now?
This Give Kids a Smile will be held at Tri-Cities Metropolitan Campus, which is located downtown 2900 Community College Avenue.
Yeah, Community College Avenue, right at East 30th Street. You can find your way in, and that's going to be Saturday, March the 28th. And my notes tell me that you start at 9 o'clock in the morning and you'll go to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Correct?
Correct.
Yeah, yeah. Why do you think this is so vital? I mean, there's something else that's happening here other than the screening, but you're making inroads in the community as well. Tell me about that.
Correct. One of the benefits of Give Kids a Smile is that we're addressing the needs of children in our community that are not having access to dental care. By it being free, we're able to provide them with much needed treatment throughout the time that they are there. When they come in, they receive the best care. We also really focus a lot on teaching them good oral hygiene habits, teaching them about proper nutrition and how to take care of the health, hopefully instilling these great habits so they can last them a lifetime.
Do the kids or the parents have to register?
They do. It's by appointment only, and when they call, we'll go ahead and we'll make the appointment for them, and it's for children 17 and younger.
17 and younger?
17 and younger.
Okay.
That's teenagers, definitely.
And they got to make a reservation. So it is a 216-987-4411, as you see at the bottom of the screen. And you can go to tric.edu and find more information on everything we're talking about. This is vital. You've been doing this for some time now. You became a dental hygienist, and now you're back teaching it. So you understand the importance of good dental care, correct?
Correct, yes. Good dental care means good overall body care. The importance has to do with our systemic health. Periodontal disease, or what's normally called gum disease, many studies have shown its association with overall systemic illnesses and diseases such as diabetes, Alzheimer's, cardiovascular disease, adverse pregnancy outcomes, and there's many more other illnesses that are associated with gum disease. So whenever there's gum disease, there's inflammation in the body, and inflammation can have a negative impact on the body. And then focusing more with children, dental cavities are caused by a combination of bacteria as well as carbohydrates or sugars on the tooth surface. And sadly, it's still prevalent, a chronic disease, dental decay, is in children, even though it's so preventable. In fact, 20% of children ages 5 through 11 have at least one untreated tooth decayed in their mouth, and then 13% of adolescents aged 12 through 19 have at least one untreated tooth decayed in their mouth. And another statistic from the Centers for Disease Control, which is interesting, is that the percentage of children ages 5 through 19 that have at least one untreated tooth that's decayed in their mouth is twice as high if they come from a lower income family as opposed to a higher income family.
I once read too, and we're in our final 45 seconds, I once read that even if you the cleaning of the teeth, the removing of the plaque over the years can actually increase your lifespan.
This is very true, and it all has to go back to those inflammatory factors we were talking about, because it helps to reduce disease and helps to improve overall health for a person.
Well, once again, it's going to be at Cuyahoga Community College, Saturday, March the 28th. Starts at 9 o'clock in the morning and goes until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's Cuyahoga Community College, the downtown campus on Community College Drive. I'm going to put a phone number on the screen there, 987-4411 in the 216 area code. And as Cynthia Quint says, who's clinical coordinator, you must register to get in here.
Correct.
And children 17 and younger.
Correct.
So you're looking for their parents to make these phone calls and bring the kids along.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Many thanks. Good to have you with us, Cynthia.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
You got a wonderful smile, too.
Thank
And
you.
that's the name of the program, too.
Yes.
Keep the kids smiling or something like that?
Give kids a smile.
Get kids a smile.
Yes.
That's what it's all about. And thank you for your smile as well.
Thank you.
I'm going to take a break. We'll be right back with Patricia Triggs of the Urban League of Greater Cleveland after this. The Morning Exchange segment means somebody from the Urban League of Greater Cleveland is with us today, and the Guild president of the Urban League of Greater Cleveland, Patricia Triggs, joins me right now with some thoughts on what's going on at the Urban League. Hey, Patricia.
Good morning.
Good morning. What do you think? What's going on?
Something going on now is our annual spring luncheon. This is going to be our 3rd annual Guild luncheon that we're going to be presenting, and that's going to be Saturday, May 2nd.
Where are you having it at?
It's going to be at the DoubleTree Hilton in Beechwood on Park East, 271 off Chagrin.
And what can people do? Can people go to this luncheon?
Oh, absolutely.
Or is this just for you? This is open to any...
Me and some of my best 400 to 500 friends.
Oh, that'd be great. How do people get in line to get tickets for the Guild luncheon?
Well, we are providing purchase online tickets that they can get www.ulcleveland.org. They can, log in and they can get tickets that way, or they can call the office 216-622-0999, and they can get tickets, by calling in and then finding out where we are, or even coming down to the office and purchase tickets there as well.
And all this helps support the work of the Guild, which works very closely with the Urban League of Greater Cleveland.
Yes, we are the volunteer arm of the Urban League, and all of the proceeds go to benefit a lot of the events, a lot of the things that the Urban League does. And also this year we're focusing on students, and we're focusing on our youth. So as a matter of fact, we just completed a fundraiser where we had a Black History essay contest. And the winner of the essay contest, we sponsored to go on the HBCU tour, which is happening at the end of this month.
Well, that's a wonderful idea. That's a wonderful thought. Well, we're running out of time right now, but we appreciate you being on the broadcast to tell us about all of this. Patricia Triggs of the Guild with the Urban League of Greater Cleveland. Once again, Saturday, May 2nd at the DoubleTree on Park East in Beechwood. It's going to be a big event.
Kaleidoscope,
Take care,
a
everybody.
weekly public affairs program brought to you in partnership with the Urban League of Greater Cleveland, Kaleidoscope Magazine, and News Channel 5.